I'm Angela Yee. Chella's here.
It's your girl Chella H,
Hey.
Big H.
Not the lowercase.
And let's get into this Yee tea. I mean, Young Miami and JT, I would not have thought that they would have went on Twitter to air out whatever differences that they had. It feels like they definitely need an in-person sit down
for sure.
conversation. Now, Young Miami wrote, B been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say ish. What a be mad at me for? And I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go, B, go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. It ain't a B I haven't shown love to. And then JT said, oh, Miss Mama, this your last day playing dumb. I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whack ish to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When people show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. It'll be too much for me to tweet. I would like a sit down. Carisha, please. And this time, leave Santana home. And then Santana was like, how I got dragged into it. Because he let people know he is friends with both of them. Now, the other thing that Young Miami said is that JT was dissing her in songs. She said, you made 2 whole songs dissing me, and I still rapped your ish with my chest and show love. So what's the real problem here? Now, the 2 songs that she says were about her are No Bars and Sideways. Here's No Bars.
I'm a real big dog. What Scrappy do doing all that wifey knowing he don't f with you?
I don't know that has to be about her at all. And, you know, like that. And here's Sideways.
So phony got me looking at him sideways. It'll never be the same mother the old days.
Well, I mean, if it's prior issues, and as a rapper, you kind of know, like, when shots being thrown.
Right.
I mean, it ain't facts, but, you know.
And certain things you say, you know, people may interpret it in a certain way. But Young Miami said, you let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you when, you know, I'm the one that always pushed us. You have resentment towards too, and that's okay. And, you know, JT said the internet told you that which songs is about you. The one saying it's City Girl-ish even when it ain't City Girl-ish. That was released under City Girls, or the one saying riding solo, but I'm still in a group. Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby. Don't play with me. And so at the end of it all, though, they did, and I guess they did speak as they should have. Because sometimes you go online and start doing that, and fans start taking sides. They start really putting you against each other. You start thinking things that maybe you wouldn't have thought if it wasn't for people saying things. And I've heard people say that all the time.
That's
internet
the worst.
Starts a lot of beefs.
That's the worst thing.
So there's a lot of things that happened and transpired, but then Young Miami said, Jatavia, we just got off the phone. I'm so confused now. We back to the internet, because JT said after they spoke, if I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You have done stuff to me that you think I should just get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was, you know, and she goes on to talk about the things that she's done. And JT also said this tweet was before the phone conversation. So I don't like that, to see them arguing. And you know what? Arguments are going to happen, especially when you're on the road with somebody, you're working with them all the time. People are weighing in. That's why you got to handle it in-house.
Right.
And I was saying this yesterday. People have to come up with a way to, when you form a group or you do anything with other people, when we get into it, because you will, when you're working with somebody,
eventually,
how do we want to handle it? There's things you're going to get into it. And Plies, who's also from Florida, from Miami, he said, well, he's from Tampa. Where is he from? He's not from Tampa. He's from Fort Myers. He said, bro, it ain't no way I'm witnessing 2 iconic females who built something special together, publicly bumping heads. It's cool to have differences, but not publicly. I felt the same way when 2 of my favorite male Florida artists was doing it. We too real for that. Ain't no way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie, and we'll keep you guys updated as everything is happening with them. You know, Saucy Santana and JT also made up after a little bit of back and forth of him getting pulled into it as well. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. And we had a time last night.
Yes, I always have a time every time I'm here.
We were working. We'll talk about it. It's way up.